The XRP Ledger has a brand new project that is exploding in popularity. In fact, this project is so popular, it is now the #1 dApp far and away, and it's been live for less than 3 days. Now, this new project is not without its controversy, so in this video, I want to cover this new #1 project because it is absolutely exploding onto the scene and has the potential to change the XRP Ledger in some really big ways. I also want to talk about some really exciting RLUSD news at the end of the video, so make sure to stick around for this whole thing. Like always, your support means so much to this channel. Thank you to everyone who takes the time to like these videos and subscribe to the channel. These two simple things really do help me out so much. Also, if you ever need a place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out my favorite exchange Uphold down in the description of this video. With that said, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So guys, I want to start this video out and talk about the brand new project on the XRP Ledger that is exploding in popularity, and that is First Ledger. If you haven't heard about it yet, First Ledger is now the new fastest way to buy tokens on the XRP Ledger, and it makes it super easy to spin up new tokens, a lot of meme coins, and essentially very quickly be able to buy and sell these different tokens. Now, I set up an account myself. I was able to set up that account in less than like 5 minutes. It's the first time I have ever been able to do that with any blockchain account. And what they are doing with this project in terms of its ease of use and its ease of onboarding users is absolutely phenomenal. I've never seen anything like this. They are moving at a very quick clip and they have a very good dApp. And if you want to check this thing out yourself, just know I have a link down in the description of this video. Would really appreciate you using that link. There's like a leaderboard here for who gets the most referrals, who does the most trades. It's totally gamified. It's a really fun application. Now, with that said, this app right now is just literally degen gambling. That's all it is. So I want people to understand that this is literally just degen gambling brought to the XRP Ledger. Now, a lot of people have different thoughts about whether or not that is a good thing or a bad thing for the XRP Ledger. I'll say this right now. Regardless of whether or not you think it is a good or bad thing, this has been the first thing we have seen on the XRP Ledger to explode in popularity. Almost every other thing we have seen has kind of had a slow grind upward, and there really wasn't that much momentum. What we're seeing with First Ledger is completely different. This platform is going absolutely parabolic. And the reason for that is because there are a lot of people from other communities, the Solana community, the Ethereum community, now looking at the XRP Ledger in a completely different light. For a long time, the XRP Ledger has obviously been the leader in enterprise adoption, bringing in large institutions to get comfortable with blockchain technology. But the other thing we know is institutions move slow, and there's still a lot of work to do on that front before the institutions can jump in with both feet. Things like regulations, right? We know regulations are taking forever. These institutions are going to adopt this technology eventually, but until they do, right now, the biggest use case for a lot of cryptocurrencies is retail. Now, what First Ledger is doing is bringing the retail communities from all these other blockchains into the XRP community. And I believe this can be extremely powerful because what we know is that these different tokens can pump. These different tokens can have a lot of price appreciation. It doesn't necessarily need large institutions stepping in. Retail can move these things a lot. And this is completely changing the way retail can interact with the XRP Ledger. Now, I want to share with you some of these stats because what First Ledger is doing right now is absolutely incredible. Like I said in the intro, First Ledger became the #1 dApp on the XRP Ledger, and it's only been live for 3 days. And if we take a look at the comparison in volume, we can see that First Ledger is already doing close to 1 million in volume. The next closest dApp is Magnetic with 200K. So this is an explosion in what First Ledger is bringing to the XRP Ledger when it comes to a retail application. Now, the next thing we need to talk about is, are meme coins good or bad? Now, me personally, I think it's really important to understand that it depends what you're looking at with a meme coin. When it comes down to a meme coin, it is literally more than gambling. It is just throwing your money and hoping number go up, number could go down, the devs could pull on you, they could rug on you, you could lose all your XRP. So it's really important to understand what you're getting yourself into here. But whether or not that is good or bad, I tend to think that it's not really good or bad. I think it's the market being the market. And what the market is telling us right now is that for whatever reason, people are really excited about being able to do this. That's why we're watching the exponential growth. What we're seeing is, for one reason or another, people love doing this stuff. They are having a ton of fun. And I'm not going to lie, I aped into a coin. I thought it was fun. Like, I was surprised. I had never bought a meme coin before, but I figured if the XRP ledger is going to have meme coins, I might as well try it out. And it was a lot of fun, right? I went into it thinking this money's gone. I'm never getting this money back. And it was enjoyable. So I don't think you can say it's necessarily a bad thing, because for the first time ever, we are watching people from other communities come to the XRP ledger. And I think this ability to onboard more users is the most important thing. One of the things the XRP ledger has been heavily criticized for a very long time is not being able to onboard new people, not being able to bring in new users. And for the first time ever, we are actually seeing that happen, and it's because of First Ledger. So I don't think there's any way you can spin it. This is a very big win. Even if you're not a fan of meme coins, even if you're not a fan of this trading style of buying cryptocurrencies, there is no doubt this is onboarding more users, and the more users we onboard, the more and more users there will be for other applications. More users for things like AMMs, more users for things like the NFT markets, more users for just using the XRP ledger or building new applications on the XRP ledger. This is a great way to put the XRP ledger in the spotlight and show everyone that this ledger is not just Ripple, but other projects can be built here too. And I think that is exponentially important to a lot of the narratives around the XRP ledger. The biggest thing holding the XRP ledger back when it comes to retail is just made up narratives about it. But this is the kinds of things that can absolutely kill those narratives overnight. And what we are watching is First Ledger's exponential growth is killing those narratives. So I am very excited about what's happening here. Are meme coins my favorite thing in the world? Guys, you know where I sit. I really am focused on this long-term adoption of cryptocurrencies, top down from the largest institutions, incorporating these things into the banking rails of our traditional financial system. But when it comes down to having fun in the meantime, when it comes down to onboarding more users, teaching more people about the XRP ledger, building fun, new, fast, good applications, I'm all for that. And I think the success of First Ledger itself proves that people find value in this. It's one thing to see a project tanking, not performing, and say, okay, this is a bad project, it's not providing any value, because if people aren't using it, if it's not driving numbers, then clearly the market is saying it's a bad project. But regardless of what you think about meme coins, what we're seeing is the market seems to think this is a good project and people are enjoying it. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about in this video. The next thing I wanted to talk about is something very, very exciting on the institutional side. I know a lot of people probably just listen to me talk about a meme coin project and is thinking, what is this guy talking about? Well, if you're here for the institutional stuff, this is for you. What we found out the other day, and I actually heard this at Consensus from Brad Garlinghouse himself, but it kind of just got leaked to more the mainstream XRP community, is that for a long time, Ripple was minting close to 20% of the total USDC. 20% of the total USDC. The reason this is so interesting is there was a lot of FUD about, oh, is anyone going to use RLUSD? Does Ripple actually have any use cases for it? Or is this just some project they're going to throw out there and nothing's going to happen? Guys, if Ripple was the largest minter of USDC, there is no question in my mind that they're going to have a large institutional applications for RLUSD. And many of Ripple's customers are probably going to be more than happy to use a faster, cheaper stablecoin on the XRP ledger with more compliance built in. I believe this is going to be a home run product for Ripple. And I think this is a slap in the face to anyone thinking, oh, no one's going to use this. Does Ripple even have customers for this? Of course they have customers. They were minting so much USDC that they said, okay, let's just start our own project and mint our own stablecoin so we can get all the yield, so we can control the market, so we can make it our product. Ripple absolutely has customers, and this is further confirmation that Ripple is getting ready to massive numbers through RLUSD. And something else very interesting here is another conversation kind of got spun up. And one of the conversations is, why didn't USDC ever come to the XRP ledger? And Panos actually came in and he said that is changing soon. So this is another thing that would be very interesting, because one of the things the XRP ledger has lacked for a while is USDC. RLUSD is obviously a big win, but we want a variety in stablecoins, right? We want anything that is important in crypto happening on the XRP ledger. And what we are watching is things are changing very quickly on this front. Price oracles just passed the 28 amendment mark where price oracles are going to be brought in. What we're seeing is we are now watching retail-based applications being built out and prospering on the XRP ledger. We know DID is going live on the institutional side. And now what we're seeing is not only does it look like ROUSD is going to be a massive hit, but also USDC could be coming to the ledger very soon. Guys, what I'm trying to show you is there is currently an explosion in XRP ledger activity, the likes I have never seen before. This is an extremely exciting time. I have never been more confident on institutional adoption of XRP because of Ripple. But at the same exact time, one of the things the XRP ledger has been missing for an extremely long time is ways for you and I to use our XRP in the ecosystem. I think that's changing fast, and I think there is really exciting things around the corner. Guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed this update, and for now, Mickle out.